things gets much better with the pass of time. I think that for myself, you know what I mean? I'm 50, and until now, I think I understand my parents. Is that one of the reasons that can moves you to make this film?
Yeah, I mean, I think my dad probably when my dad passed away, that was the moment in time where both my parents were gone, and that's always a moment where you kind of I think or kind of look at your parents differently, when they're not there, and I think getting older just changes your perspective in life, and I think you're probably not really able to fully appreciate your parents until you get to a point in life where you're their age or the age where they had you, and you've experienced all those challenges that life throws at you through the eyes of an adult as opposed to as a kid.
It would have been a totally different film if you had made it like 15 years ago, for example.
I don't think I would have made it 15 years ago. I think it was what you're saying, like being at this point in my life, and I wish I'd had the foresight to maybe begin making it 15 years ago. I could have talked to my parents and interviewed them maybe for it, but it wasn't where my head was at, and I think this, unfortunately, sometimes there's an appreciation that you have for people when they're gone. That if I'm being honest, I always loved my parents very much and had a great relationship with them, but really until they're not there anymore, do you have for me, a different perspective on what they how they affected your life, and curiosity.
It takes a lot of courage as a filmmaker, doesn't it, Ben, to do this beautiful, sometimes painful portrait of your family. You know what I mean? To look into your
Yeah.
family.
Yeah, I mean it's sort of I think kind of you have to put blinders on. I'd never done anything like it before, and not think about the result, not think about this moment where I'd be talking to you about this movie and the world would be seeing it, but really be just in the process of making the movie. And honestly, that's how I am with anything that I'm working on. I'm not, I sort of dissociate from what the result is going to be. And this one in particular, because it was so much personal stuff, was very different. But in a way, it was the same process of not thinking about how it would be received and not worrying about that, but really just trying to make the best possible movie. And for this one, for me, it meant like having to kind of go to places where I hadn't gone before in terms of talking about things I hadn't talked about.
Mhm. The title of the movie, the name of the movie is beautiful. Nothing is lost. Everything has been there. You only have to search. You know what I mean?
It's something my mother believed, and it's a quote from a play she wrote, and I really have always. She had a very kind of I think open view about the nature of reality, and she was interested in quantum physics and other realities, other parallel universes, all those things that are scientifically actually things that people are talking about now. There's something that she was always interested in, and that feeling that it's all there. It's all there in the moment. Everything is happening in the moment. All different possibilities are available to us in the moment. It's something that comes from her, for me.
Thank you for the interview, Ben.
Thanks.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, man.